50 days after President Biden ended his re-election bid, Vice President Kamala Harris finally added a policy platform to her campaign website. Now, since then, Harris's policies have been criticised for lacking specifics, especially when it comes to border security. But not too long ago, whilst running for president in 2019, Harris indicated that she would not go after illegal border crossings, calling it a civil enforcement issue, not a criminal enforcement issue. For more, let's welcome in President of the Crime Prevention Research Centre and author of Gun Control Myths, How Politicians, the Media and Botched Studies Have Twisted the Facts on Gun Control. That's John Lott Jr., as well as visiting fellow in the Border Security and Immigration Centre at the Heritage Foundation, Joe Edlow. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. John, do voters see through Kamala's political pandering, if you could call it that?
Well, I think Americans realize how much crime has increased in the United States over the last few years as we've had this massive influx of illegals. We just had a report come out this last week from the Bureau of Justice Statistics that shows that violent crime, rape, robbery, and aggravated assault has gone up 55% during the Biden administration. You've had rape up 42%. You've had robbery up 63% and aggravated assaults up 55%. Those are huge percentage increases. In fact, there's no 3-year period of time since they began collecting the data where those increases have been anywhere near that large. The previous largest increase was only half that size. So we've had major increases. So while the media is going and claiming using just data reported to the FBI rather than total crime data, which is what the Bureau of Justice Statistics puts out, that it's somehow falling. People see that the rate people are reporting crime has gone down simply because law enforcement has collapsed in the United States.
I'm really glad you cleared that up for us because I knew the FBI data was not accurate, but it's based on only what they're receiving and being reported to them. It doesn't include, like, as you were just saying, the stats that you had. So, Joe, we've seen all across news, social media, even Tuesday's debate, that between 15 and 20,000 Haitian immigrants have been bused to Springfield, Ohio since 2020. The arrival of these immigrants has had a major strain on local housing market as well as healthcare services, school systems. I mean, they only had a 38,000 person population. So adding almost 20,000 people, whether they're from Haiti or from anywhere, how could it not strain every resource that they have? I mean, has the regular residents there that claim they didn't have enough resources to begin with, they're up in arms.
You're absolutely right. This is a problem that we're seeing nationwide. Doesn't matter what the community is. At the end of the day, any community that is taking in a large percentage of migrants, which frankly is throughout this country everywhere, it is straining these services, public health, public education, emergency medicine, and emergency services, whether it be fire or police. They're not able to keep up with the demand. It's absolutely heartbreaking what we're seeing in these communities, and Springfield is a great example of that. Regardless of other claims that are made, the problems that we're seeing in Springfield right now are real, and they need to be taken seriously.
Let's take a closer look at the campaign website for Kamala Harris. It stresses that we need to get reform to the broken immigration system, that Harris and Walz believe in tough, smart solutions to secure the border and keep communities safe. But Harris is failing to manage the border now as the border czar. And Walz let businesses in Minneapolis burn during the George Floyd riots. So, Joe, do you think anything is going to change when they win in November, or is this the standard that they've set for themselves?
No, this is absolutely the standard they've set, and this is what we're going to see more of. At the end of the day, what you're looking at here is, regardless of what the vice president is touting as lower border numbers, the border is still completely on fire because they have used other ways to obfuscate the border, right? So you've got people coming in through illegal parole programs. You've got the CBP One app, which is processing close to 1 million people at this point to come in to be interviewed. and they say there's lower encounters between the ports of entry. We have absolutely no idea how many people have entered this country illegally and have just simply not been caught. So no, there has been no effort by the Biden administration, which the vice president is a part of, regardless of what she claims she has never been a part of. There's no evidence that they will do anything different, that they have taken this seriously. They're trying to act like they're taking it seriously,
Right.
but in reality, at the end of the day, the numbers don't lie. We are seeing the border still completely on fire.
John, we only have 20 seconds left. I'll let you wrap it up, but they are using the parole statute within asylum so that some of these, like for the Haitians, for example, a lot of them are not illegal because they came under that statute, but it's being abused, a lot of people would say, by the administration. What say you?
No, I mean, I think that's clear. Look, they've been in office for 3.5 years. They bragged about all the executive orders that Trump had put in place that they've rescinded. You know, it's kind of hard for them to go and say it's not their fault at this point. You know, they're flying hundreds of thousands or millions in every year. You know, taxpayers are paying for these people to come in from places like Haiti and other places around the world.
Well said, sir.
Yeah. We have to leave it there, gentlemen. Thank you so much for your insight today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Plenty more to come still on Wake Up America Weekend, so don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back after this.